What's going on, y'all? We back with another video, and today, solo leveling Ragnarok, chapter 58. I got my boy Iro in the booth with me.
Yeah.
Now, I told y'all, we doing things real different around here on these streams and on these videos and shit. I'm trying to take it up a notch. We're going into the new year, so I gotta improve every single year I do this. So, we got a question. I'm gonna ask my boy Iro a few questions. We're gonna talk about the recent chapter, and we're gonna get right into it. Let me light my shit up. Iro,
Yeah.
the motherfucking GOAT. Let's go ahead and get into this
Yeah.
chapter. Hit that on there. Get the slideshow starting for the people, man, so they have something to watch in the background. How do you feel about Hwang Dong-soo regaining his memories, but without using the key, simply just seeing Suho's aura, simply just seeing the miasma and the mist on that man's body?
Um. Honestly, like I don't think that certain people don't need the key. There's a theory, with the like certain shit that triggers your memories that you remember from the previous life. You know what I mean? And so, like how when he
Traumatic
saw the miasma, that's how he
experiences or
remembered.
PTSD, deja vu? Like that what you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like how he said in there, he was like, "Why does this feel so familiar?" Then the memory started popping up, like he had triggers.
Well, I wonder, like, when the memory popped up in his head of him getting his head chopped off and him seeing Sung Jin Woo, what made bro not, like, take a step back and think for a second, like, hypothetically speaking, like, this little kid looked like Sung Jin Woo. He got the same aura like Sung Jin Woo. Why am I tripping out? Why am I getting these flood of different memories in my head? Like, why would he attack him? Like, you died. Like, wouldn't it be better to think things through? Like, maybe I was too rash in my previous life, so I'm gonna be better in this one, so I can stay alive.
Man, ignorance is bliss. Like he's been living a prideful life for a long time. Obviously, he been
A
getting money. He
greedy
been
life,
living
a
lavish.
greedy
He been
life.
doing. You're right, right. He been doing whatever he wanted for however long he's been wanting it. So the memory of that, like, why would he want to like keep like and put yourself in his shoes? You've been doing whatever you wanted this whole time. I know you get random memories of you getting messed up by somebody else, and then this person in front of you looks awfully familiar to that same person, and this reminding yourself that this person is the reason you didn't get to live the life you're living right now. Do you think you're gonna run to, or you gonna try to get your get back?
Hold on now. That would imply that the life he living right now was better than the life he was living in the previous life. In both lives, he's an S rank. In both life, he had S
Yeah.
rank. So naturally, he got, like, let's say we equate this to our world. Let's say he got about 300, maybe $400 million in his bank account. He in both in his previous life, he was in America. In this life, it seems more like he's a crime lord, something that suits his persona. Because in the last one, he was just portraying the good hunter. But in this one, he like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to be the bad guy. Because that's basically what it said. Like, when they introduced him, it said villain. Like, it ain't never told us that a nigga was a villain.
Okay, Name one villain that cowered in fear against any adversity. Like all the villains fight back. That's the reason they're the villains. They get to that point. They gotta have a cutthroat personality. They're not about to run away the moment they see somebody stronger than them. They're gonna try to prove to themselves that they stronger than the person in front of them to prove their own point.
You also got to remember, though, in solo leveling, once you got a set rank, that is your set rank. The reason that the chairman didn't become an S rank, and always remember this, is because he was 1 point off in his magic. He was a 99 in magic, and if he would have had 1 point and been 100, he would have been an S rank. That 1 point matters so much, and it goes such a long way with a lot of these characters. Like, he had such aura and confidence coming into the battle with Suho. Like, he had nothing but maximum drip. My nigga was on one, trying to put holes in niggas' bodies type shit, bigger than a basketball net. But when he
Also,
realized that he couldn't do it, shit, he ran.
but also though, you gotta take into account Kwon Dong Soo was misinformed. He Suho didn't reevaluate his abilities yet. So according to Suho, he only at F rank, E rank.
All right, so my question to
So
you is
there's like,
this. Here's my question to you. How should Hwang Dong-soo have handled the situation once he regained the memories?
given his personality, I don't think you could handle it any different. I think he handled it Hwang Dong Su's way. if that makes sense. Like it wouldn't look right for him to run off.
So out the gate, you get the memories back. You start to
Mhm.
crash out, realizing that someone killed you. Not even trying to think things through or assess what you were just shown or what you just seen. You attack the young
Mhm.
buck. The young buck starts bucking back and slicing your ass off from head to toe like bro,
Mincemeat.
mixed meat. Like he in the butcher shop, just dice and slice. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand. Like my next question to you is, should he have became an ally? Like the rest of the S ranks, they got their memories back, and they're like, damn, that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy, bro. We gotta stop this shit. But he get his memories back. He don't try to do it. So when he regained his memories, should he have become an ally in that moment?
I mean, the right answer would be yeah, but old habits die hard. He was obviously he was resentful of his last life if he remembered it that way. I mean, how can he remember dying if he's alive? You know what I mean?
Ooh,
So you get what I'm saying? So it's like old habits die hard. So yeah, team being the ally would be the right answer, but it doesn't seem likely.
all right. We got another. I got. Why wasn't Baru talking any of his shit? Knowing Baru's personality, knowing how hard he ride for Sun Jiwoo and Suho, why wasn't he talking shit to Greed, knowing Greed was his underling and basically his lapdog? Like, why didn't he say nothing? Like, he gave a little information drop, like, yeah, him and your dad had beef back in the day, but your dad clipped his wings. Like,
Bro, it's like you tell me because that's what I'm wondering the same. Like, because when I was reading it, and the way he's explaining how Huang Dansu agreed from how he remembers is that he was, he was a little, he a little bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know. And so, like, if I was Baru, I'd be talking all types of shit. Like,
hard
he said,
gas.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I would have been, yeah. So I would have been telling Sue, hey, don't be afraid of him. So, yo, your daddy killed him in one swing, head gone, out of there, immediate subordinate. If
You,
you know what I'm saying, like, so you wanna be side by side with your pops, light work right here in front of you.
no, you right. You right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that he didn't wasn't as I would say more humble in the approach of displaying Huang Dong Su to him, but then also take into the account that he was trying to keep Su Ho on his toes. Like he wouldn't get too arrogant to where he let his guard down. You get what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, like your daddy killed him with one shot, but like you're not your daddy.
All right, my
You know
last
what I'm
question,
saying?
gang. Do you think Suho held back? And why did he hold back, if you do think he did?
Initially, I think he did because, like, technically, even he said it in the previous chapter, if I'm not mistaken, that he's never went against like one on one against an S rank,
Right?
right? So he wanted to see where his battle power came, and that's with the magic, with the shadows, with the items, plus the physical attributes that doesn't necessarily compute in the system. That he's like that he can put all that together. So I'm thinking he was just kind of like getting that little inner Goku out of him. Let me see where I'm at without using powers to see how far it gets. I mean, he was kind of keeping up with him. Like you said, dicing and slicing. He was getting him, and then he almost got one shot. And then he was like, "Hold up now." Like then that's when he activated his shadow items, and then he was all over from there.
All right. Speaking of my man Shadow Items, the fact that they got it, like I knew Sun Jin Woo. I remember Sun Jin Woo picking up multiple items throughout his travels, and they had different grades and shit on them. But
Mhm.
whenever Suho would put that weapon in his inventory or he would give it to one of his shadows, the passive buff of that item went to whoever was holding it. With Suho,
Mhm.
he getting the passive buff, he getting amplifications, and he could summon the items without an inventory window.
Mhm.
That alone is
Battle.
that's just crazy.
Yeah, and so, but like another thing is like the fact that, but if that kind of goes with his class though, right? Like he has the ability to make anything with his mind, and then whatever he used to make that, whatever shadow that he created to make those items is what level the weapon is or the item is, right?
Shit, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure you're right because let me think. Once he takes an item, I think he can like appraise it, and once he appraises the item, it increases the rank and the quality of it. Cause you know how appraisal works. Like, oh, this,
Yeah.
hey, bro, you just picked up this dagger out of the random thin air, bro. This is a grade A. special Dragon Slayer dagger. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Another thing I wanted to talk about, bro, and this is a massive talk point that's been eating at me ever since the chapter came out. Why did he use daggers instead of using fisticuffs? We've been seeing him doing karate and boxing and judo. We seen this boy got skills with them hands and them feet. We seen he once he get close to you, he go tear your ass up. So why in this moment on this particular battle, why did he use daggers?
Well, that's I didn't really think of it like that. Wow. Okay, so given the circumstances, you know how, because technically Suho don't use the same weapon against everybody. So I'm assuming that he's using the correct weapon given the situation. Like, this is the best I could use for this situation to give me the maximum results that I can get. So daggers might, give, like, gauntlets. It's not going to really. It's just blood damage. He can probably take blood damage. So slicing and dicing them gonna make him feel it. You know what I'm saying? And he can stay fast with it. You see how he was running circles around.
He's choosing his weapon according to the enemy he is facing. He's strategically choosing what to body someone with.
So yeah, just given the situation, that's what weapon he used.
It's like Pokemon. You're going up against a different type. You gotta use the type that's got the advantage. Oh, this motherfucker weak to poison? I'm gonna poison him. This motherfucker got some thick ass armor? I'm gonna body him with my fists.
I thought he was doing it more for a psychological standpoint, because you see, once he got done cutting them up and doing everything he did, Greed was like, yo, I don't give a fuck what you do or how you go turn me into your underling. I'm gonna kill you and your daddy, and I'm gonna resist with all my might. And Suho's last words with him was, damn, that's a greedy ambition. And just sliced his head off. Like, in the same manner that he died in the last world. Like, he did that shit as psychological torment. Because, like, that's essentially what his dad did to him. But his dad was way more dominant, way more brutal. Like, and that's funny, too, that you say, because I remember you said something earlier in the statement, like, oh, why would he run away, this, that, and the third? But, bro, Sung Jin Woo was running from his ass that entire time in the first life until he was stronger than him. Not as strong as him to fight on equal playing fields, but stronger so that he can just dominate him. Like, that ain't real nigga shit on neither one of their ends. If, in my opinion, they both did some snake shit. Sung Jin Woo was just better.
Hold on, because Jin Woo's he wasn't at the point mentally to be like that kind of. See, Greed, he was already in S rank. He had no reason to fear anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jin Woo had to work his way up. So you're not about to fucking fight the S rank when they, like, the gap between the A rank and the S rank is more powerful than a B rank.
No, you cooking.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm running too. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, that's the S rank. Like, I'm not about to touch him until you know what I mean? So, like, but with Greed, he's like, I'm an S rank. Can't nobody tell me shit.
Okay.
Like, he's already in that arrogant, like, can't nobody fuck with me. Willing to fight the S ranks in Korea just to get to Jin Woo.
Nah,
he was about to, you know what I mean?
You're right. He did give Beck a run for his money. He pulled up and said, hey, yo, relax. And Beck said, no, you relax. That was the best shit in the world, bro. That was our first interaction with Beck. Like, that moment imprinted on me so hard for him, because I always wanted Beck to be like one of his main homeboys, one of his main go-to dudes. Woo, woo, woo. Man, when Beck got sidelined and got hits, every time he popped up on screen, he was getting his ass whooped. Pissed me off. Pissed me off. Every time my nigga came up, he went right back down. Look, after that scene, he went to the little training facility. He getting tossed up by every nigga up in there. The nigga with the sword tossed him up. The motherfucker that can turn giant tossed him up.
Man, the part of Miss Milton whenever he went against the Beast Spawn art.
Man, then look. No, we're gonna say that for the last one. You skipping over the one that really should have traumatized him. Baru, nigga. Baru whooped their ass and traumatized them harder than anybody. Baru, them niggas came up in that bitch saying, we S ranks, we the best team, we got the best hitters, we got the best shooters, and ain't shit you can do about it. And Baru said,
Yeah, you right.
No, Baru came out the corner, he said, hey, who said that? And who decided that? Baru pulled up on his Escanor shit. And who decided that? Because I didn't decide that. Hey, who tunnel y'all in? I think this is the Ant Queen tunnel, nigga. He said, hold on, wait. Matter of fact, did y'all, wait, y'all kill my mama. Hold on, moment of silence for my mama on God. Then walk right past them niggas. Walk right past them niggas. Look at his mama. He said, y'all gonna have to die for this. Y'all know that, right? And they're like, y'all feel that? They're like, I don't think I want to feel that. The next thing you know, who the first nigga to get hit? Sung Jin Woo, bitch. Sung Jin Woo, bitch. Right hook. Mow. Mow. Hit that bitch with the right hand of Shaka Khan. Mow. Fuck is you talking about? Look. Oh shit, damn. Oh shit, man. Solo leveling be cooking.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Solo leveling be cooking. But more or less, y'all, that was a chapter. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We had a very, very, very much a surprise guest. I didn't know my boy Buster was going to join out of thin air. But I love it. I'm going to keep it in. This video 17 minutes. Oh, fucking well. Y'all go watch it anyway. I'm that nigga. I love y'all. Be fucking dynamic. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.